So, welcome to our first dual commentary. I'm IJY14 and I'm joined by Reap. We're going to be watching one of his S&D gameplays, which I believe is a 6v6 hardcore match.
Yeah, it's played through the WDL, which is a competitive league.
First question, what everyone wants me to ask you is, what's it like playing with somebody as prestigious as myself? What's up with that? That was a legitimate question. Anyway, I've just been noticed that you've been using overkill. I mean, I don't use it personally because it doesn't fit in with my class sets and I don't have enough slots for it. But is there any reason why you use it?
I use it because it allows me to diversify the way I play. I can obviously get the long shots in with the sniper and do a bit of close range kills with the second primary.
Yeah, I mean, the worst thing what could happen is going into close quarters with a sniper, or even a secondary for that matter. So that gives you an extra fighting chance in the next primary to pick up that kill. But I mean, if I was going to use overkill, I'd use it with a sniper SMG combo. Is there any reason why you use an AR?
It's more of a comfort thing. I prefer the AR to an SMG. Plus, I can pick up mid to long range kills with the second primary if it calls for it pretty easily.
So while we're playing S&D, I think it's only fitting that we have some questions regarding tips on this game mode. So what do you think would make a good class up? So what to use, what not to use, what you think's pointless, what do you think's beneficial?
I think Dead Silence is sort of a got-to-have thing, as a lot of people like to listen out for footsteps and stuff.
I mean, yeah, you're talking about Dead Silence and using that, which a lot of people do use, but I've seen more and more people using awareness. I mean, if people don't realise what it is, it's being able to hear footsteps louder, so it's sort of a counteraction for Dead Silence. So what do you think about people using awareness? Do you use it?
I personally don't use it. I could see that it helps. The reason I don't use it is because I haven't got enough slots on my class setup to use it.
Yeah, I mean, another thing I've seen as well is a lot of people using silencers. I mean, I personally don't use them, but is there any reason why people would?
I think silencer would help a lot due to not being seen on the radio, and because of the in-game chat restrictions, you wouldn't be able to communicate where you just got killed from. So silencer would be good. Yeah,
so it's a bit of a stealth sort of play style. Another thing what I've seen a lot of people using, which I don't agree with, is the millimeter scanner. I find it a bit pointless. I mean, it's so easy to counter because when I'm playing S&D, even though I'm looking at a certain area on the map, a certain cutoff, I always strafe, so I'm always moving, so people won't be able to see me through walls, because in order for that attachment to work, you'd have to be stood still. Do you use it?
I personally don't use it. Like you said, it's too easy to counter for my liking, and also I don't like the way it feels. So the sight is just not for me.
Yeah, I mean, on this gameplay as well, I see that you're using a red dot search, which I use myself. I've seen it's a lot clearer to see people rather than using the millimeter scanner. Well, have you got any tips for like certain attachments to use?
I use red dot sight in stock. If you're not sure what stock is, it allows you to strafe and move around quicker while aiming down sights.
Yeah, I mean, again, me personally, I use the 3 attachments. I use red dot, stock, and I also add in quick draw. I mean, I use quick draw because that split second being able to bring your gun up just during a gunfight obviously makes your ADS quicker, which is bringing up your sights quicker. Do you use that?
I never find myself in a position that quick draw would benefit me to the point I need to have it on. I seem to be usually pre-aiming an area and aiming down sight in the right moment to...
Yeah, I mean, you seem to be playing a bit of a defensive, passive style, so you're not moving about a lot and running with your gun down, I suppose. But I've seen a lot of pros use certain things. Should you adapt your playstyle to fit in with what they use?
No, this game is very personal preference orientated due to how many different attachments that work with guns. So you should always stick to what you feel most comfortable with. Like I said, I don't use quick draw as you do. I personally don't need it, but you need it. So
yeah, so it's all down to personal preference rather than what copying out what someone else is. Because I mean, I suppose the aim of S&D is being beneficial to your team, staying alive, making them kills. I mean, you could be using what the pros use, I suppose, and not picking up them kills. So obviously, using something what you can use is going to be a lot more beneficial to your team. Have you got any tips on play styles? Is there anything what you should? Is there any certain ways you should play? So like such things as a bomb carrier. I know that you've got to wait for your team, hang back, wait for your team to clear out a certain bomb site before going in. So then, if you do die, the bomb doesn't go down in an open place. So the other team don't actually know where the bomb is. Is there anything else?
you want to put yourself in a position where you can watch a cut off an overused area, if you will. Also, if you can get into a position where you can sort of get an early see on where the enemy are pushing, say they're pushing B, see if you can scout that out before it happens.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed that on this gameplay, on defense, you go up top ground Mars, which is the spawn building, and you look straight across mid map. I mean, doing that, you can see people going from their spawn straight across mid map to A, so you can call that out for your team. Is there anything else?
You want to put yourself in more positions like cover. You don't want to be out in the open when you're in a gunfight, because it makes it very difficult to win. Stuff like head glitches always help. Advantageous spots, like on top tractor you can see the box corner, which is the attacker's spawn side. Whereas they can't really see you from there.
Yeah, I noticed another spot what you use quite often, and it's next to the B bomb. It's like on a ledge. You do see it in this gameplay where you're on a ledge and you can just see the top middle building, which is called wood. And if you jump, you can also see bottom wood.
It's very difficult to be seen in that spot by anybody top wood. Also, know your routes. This will help with getting cut-offs, which is to stop people running certain routes. Finally, make sure to watch the flank.
For people who don't know, can you explain what is the flank?
The flank is any side where the opponents can get behind you and your teammates.
Right, well there it is. I've been IJY14. Thank you to Reap for joining me. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check us out at NvGamingClan.com. Follow us on Twitter. Watch our streams. All the links to that will be in the description. Peace!